got a vibe to it, doesn't it? It's kind of a cool intro. All right, this is Pastor David. We are in the podcast room today. It's Sunday. I don't know the date. I think it's what, the 7th?
The 8th.
Yeah.
We have an upcoming purity class, purity retreat, I should say. And we're in studio today. We're going to talk a little bit about it with some of the ladies that are going to be attending it and speaking at it. So let's start over here on this side. We got Harley Behrens over here. And we got Briley Pebworth. And then across, we have Hopi Harrelson over here.
Hopi.
So,
Oh my goodness.
that's X-Man. There we go. So tell us a little bit about what you think this retreat's going to be like. Let's start with Harley. What do you think, Harley?
Spirit-filled. I think it's going to be extremely, I'm looking forward to the connection between all of us girls. And I really hope that it, bonds us all as a unit and that we can move forward as, in a sisterhood of we're all trying to do the same thing. We're all in the same Christian walk, and we all want to be close as to God as we can.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be really spiritual.
Cool. That sounds good. What do you think, Hope? What are you looking forward to?
I'm definitely looking forward to getting to spend time with people and getting to know people better and to see everybody else's point of view rather than just my own.
All right. Let's go to Briley. What do you think, Briley?
I am hoping that it'll open up my eyes to a lot of things and hopefully make me stronger with my relationship with God.
Okay. All right. Do you think right now is an appropriate time, in the culture and in the ages of the youth group, to have this?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because the people attending are going to be middle school, high school. And I feel like it's a big time for girls.
What's the pressure like at school?
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, there's
a lot.
Talk to us a little bit about it. What kind of pressure do you encounter?
A lot of you don't know who's real and who's fake type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not even just with guys. It's also with girls. But with guys, you don't know, I don't want to say anything bad, but you don't know who what people's intentions are.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
That's true, yeah. Guys are really bad about that. You could meet somebody, and they might have the intention to be friends with you, or and that's not even
no.
And
that's not their intention. I'll tell
or
you that.
not.
Right.
You think they have that intention.
Yeah.
And girls are horrible. Nowadays, you just don't even know. People are so lost in the world, so lost in darkness that they don't even have any light around them. So.
Right. So both of you, both Hope and Harley, are coming from public school perspectives, right?
Yeah.
So, and Briley, you've been at Broken Arrow, right?
my entire life.
Your entire life you've been, okay, so all three of you have a public school perspective. Do you think it's going to be any different if you get, because I know you're trying to go to a Christian private school, right?
Yeah.
So do you think it's going to be any different if you get in?
I think it will be because I'm a girl. I like youth group. Every youth group I go to, I thrive. I make the best friendships. And I feel like a small Christian private school will pretty much be a youth group mixed with education. And so I'm hoping to find more positive people who have a better outlook on life and maybe are a little more naive to the world, so that you we're less affected by our culture.
Yeah.
So
What do you girls think about what she said?
So what school are you thinking about?
I'm going to Metro Christian Academy. I'm already admitted. I just got to take the test, write an English essay and the math test on Tuesday.
Yeah. I don't know how the schooling is. I know we played them in volleyball, and let's just say they did not sound like a Christian school.
Oh.
But I get people can be competitive. I know that I know people that go to Victory, and that's a bigger Christian school.
Yeah.
And they deal with some things that are to public school level, but also worse.
That's real.
Yeah,
because
you have a lot of people that are oh, I trust you. You're going to a Christian private school. I trust you and stuff. And so sometimes it can be worse.
Can provide a cover.
Yeah.
Kind of provides a cover to kind of fly under the radar. Everybody thinks you're the good little Christian person going to the Christian school, and so people use that, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
They use that to their advantage. So we hope you get in.
Yeah.
But you still have to keep your guard up.
I Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Right?
obviously will. I'm still gonna be smart about it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
You're one of the smartest people I know.
That's real.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you have, ladies, for the other girls that might see this podcast and they're thinking about going to the purity retreat, but they're not convinced yet?
Definitely go.
Yeah, you should go.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if I have any things that you're struggling with, if you need some girls in your life with some more knowledge than you, or maybe just anything that you need a woman in your life for, go.
I would say I agree with you. Definitely go. Take it serious because we're putting in the time. These ladies are putting in the time, taking it seriously. It is not a joke. It is not a joke. I cannot stress that enough. If you are coming to joke, don't come at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And come open-minded and willing to listen, because I know, like, out of us three right here, I'm the oldest, and I've learned more from the both of you, like listening to y'all speak, especially on this topic, than most adults that I've heard. And I listen more because y'all are like my age.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. That means a lot.
And you two are both going to speak, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be. Do you know if you're speaking Saturday or Sunday? I haven't looked, I
I
haven't
don't know
looked
the
that close
schedule.
at the agenda, but I know you're both set up to be student speakers, right?
The way that my mom is wanting it to go, so I don't know necessarily how it's going to plan out or actually, but I know that this is who all is like the age groups speaking. So we
Right.
want the older women in the church, the wise women, the people that you want to look up to, middle-aged women who have kind of like, they're in the middle of it, you know, middle age, and then us, because we're like teens dealing with it right now. We're seeing it from the new age perspective. And so I'm sure it'll fall into that category. We might like end up speaking middle
Yeah.
or I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for those of you that might be thinking about going to the Young Women's Purity Retreat, definitely check it out. It's going to be September the 21st. It is a G-Lite and GSL Church sponsored event. It's going to be at Camp Lockridge right here in Tulsa. The girls are going to meet up at the women's breakfast at the church, 9897 East 11th Street. And I think that starts at 9.
Yes,
I think that,
it does.
starts at 9 o'clock in the morning, be a free women's breakfast, good food, good speaking there. And then as soon as that women's breakfast is over, we jump on the youth bus and we head over to Camp Lockridge. Not we, y'all jump on the youth bus and head over to Camp Lockridge. And the activities, the learning, the food, all of the, hopefully the weather's great and you guys get to be outside somewhat. I know there's an amphitheater that Miss Margot is planning on speaking at.
Okay.
So that'll be awesome. And just to go through the list of speakers, I think right now we've got, of course, Amy Behrens. We've got Dr. Margot Bush is going to speak. I think Christy Burton, maybe. I know she's been invited.
So yeah,
We'll
she's
see.
been invited. We're hesitant on that.
Okay, all right.
Wait.
Well, yeah, because she just had a back surgery
so
too.
we're not going to push that.
So we're not going to push that, but we'll see. But there's also going to be other ladies in the church, I think, that are scheduled to speak. So again, September the 21st, it'll be an overnighter. We'll be wrapping it up a little bit after noon on September the 22nd and coming back to the church. So be sure and sign up. It's very important to do this. There will be permission slips at the church, at the youth group, and also online. So Pastor Levi is going to take care of that for us. So ladies, don't miss this opportunity. You might change your life and just have a completely different outcome than you've ever expected. So check it out.